Somebody is a playful bunny. His name is Nuggy and he's a nibbler. I likes to nibble. What you about to do? Mr. Twitchy Nose, what you about to do?
Absolutely gorgeous start today, sunshine, but by the time we get to the afternoon, clouds will be on the increase, and temperatures kind of stay put. The mid-50s and low 50s later on this afternoon. Southeasterly winds will also pick up 10 to 15 miles an hour, and that means the atmosphere will modify, getting ready for some light rainfall early on Friday morning. By Friday afternoon, it looks like most of the heavier rain, as we'll have some heavier downpours, will be in East Alabama, and then moving on out by Saturday into Sunday. It'll set the stage for a pretty nice weekend ahead. So you look at the extended forecast, Saturday, not looking bad, clouds will clear out, upper 50s, low 60s on Sunday. Unfortunately, more rain likely on Monday. That's your forecast. That was Sheldon. Real time, John.
Thanks, Nate. And it's looking like a real slow ride inbound with a slide on the Highway 280 from the Grandview.
Okay.
Rush hour delays stacking up, approaching the
You
summit.
little playful sweetheart.
Rush hour flow traffic on I-65 northbound. Those driving times just in a moment. But first, the wreck to tell you about in Jasper this morning. A lane is blocked on Highway 69 northbound, right at Night Road, seeing some moderate delays in the area. But here are those travel times. Chelsea to 5920 on Highway 280, just about a half-hour drive. Melissa? Michelle, happening this morning, former Birmingham Waterworks Chair Sherry Lewis is expected back in court. At 9 this morning, Lewis will be in court for a sentencing hearing on ethics charges. In October, a jury found Lewis guilty on 2 counts of voting on a matter in which she or a family member had a financial.
He's curious bunny looking for something to nibble on. He knows he's not allowed to nibble on the couch. But I still have to watch him because he still will try. Having a bunny is fun. They're so cute and they have little personalities. Each one has their own personality. Mine is mischievous a little bit, or he tries to be. I have to keep an eye on him. But he's very loving and he's always giving kisses. And like lays down next to me and just lets me pet him and takes a nap. He's a snuggler when he wants to be. Non-stop fun. Boop, boop, boop. Let me get the tail. Can I get the tail? I have to keep these baby gates here because it's another safety feature I do for our rabbit because he will get behind the couches. All these couches plug in and have cords. And it would be hard to get him out if he got behind there. And I don't want him chewing on cord and getting electrocuted. And then to protect my presents, because he is known to try to chew on the Christmas tree and chew the wrapper off the presents, I have a gate here. While I watch him, he used to get up in the fireplace when he was little. He doesn't anymore. So if you guys ever get a rabbit, you have to pay attention to them when they're out and running around your house. He's following me around right now. I mean, they get attached to you and they will follow you. He does have a little spot. He goes into the kitchen. It's a snack spot. When he wants a snack, he'll just run in there and sit. It's in that area right next to that wall. I'm over here by his cage. So he's following me, seeing what I'm doing. And they're so cute. Like he'll just take off running and he'll run laps around the living room. That's why you hear a lot of people say like Talladega or race car rabbit, because they just zoom, or zoomers. He's trying to figure out what I'm doing, because usually I don't just stand right here. Usually I'm over here sitting on the couch watching him. And then I have to get up to stop him sometimes. Just gently, like tell him no when he's not allowed to do something. You never want to hit your rabbit. They're very delicate little creatures. He only weighs 5 pounds total. I weighed him. And he's full grown. So when I got him, he only weighed ounces. Oh gosh, no, you can't dig on mommy's shoulder. He's a little playful bunny. Let's see, now he's laying down. Yes, little baby. He's so cute. He does look like Peter Rabbit, even though his name is Nugget. Okay, get up. This is what it's like for me to own a rabbit. If you guys are ever interested in getting a rabbit, I clean his cage once, twice a week. I vacuum it out, all the hay and the dust from him chewing, you know, to keep his, because he will sneeze and get allergies and stuff if you don't, you know, vacuum out the dust. He's got a plastic tub there that my husband created a Velcro thing, because so he used to try to pick it up and dump it over. And now that it doesn't move, he doesn't mess with it as much. Clean that out, where his poopy's in it. He's got a little thing of hay, a little feeder of pellets. He's got tons of chew toys in there. No, hear him trying to chew on the couch. No, Nugget. No, no, no. No, did. No. Sometimes he'll get mad and grin at me. No. No. He's testing. No. 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 Stop it. Sassy bunny. There you go. That's a good boy. I always encourage him, good boy, when he has his blanket to chew and dig on and move around. Sometimes he'll pull it into his little home here. He loves to get inside that thing. It's actually a cat house. He goes in it and jumps around, and sometimes it flips over. He'll flip it back and forth. It's kind of like his little bouncy house for him. He's got some chew toys in there that sometimes he throws them out. When I clean up, I just stick them back in there. Like when I vacuum the rug. Anyway, this is Nugget, the Nugget Life. Follow him on Instagram, Nugget Life _2018. That was the year he was born, in April 8th. So that'll give you an idea of how old he is. Hope you guys enjoyed. Oh, that noise is he's got a cardboard box under there. So he's chewing on it. Bye. Well, now it's hard to say bye because I want you guys to see his personality. He's so cute when he's playing. Oh, now he may go into his little house here. You might get to see him. There he goes. so silly. Now I have had to catch him going into the kitchen and trying to chew on the trim. So I have had to watch him and listen for him in there. But otherwise, they're fairly easy pets. You just have to keep an eye on them because they can get into trouble and it can endanger their health. You want to keep them safe. But they're very curious animals, as you can see. He's always trying to find a way to get to what he wants. He loves the presents. I don't know if it's the color of the paper, it's because it's boxes and he loves to chew on boxes. And he loves to try to chew the feathers. No, no. On my angel here. He knows. The second I say no and stand up, because he's trained, he tests me all the time, but he knows and he immediately stops. Sometimes I can just act like I'm going to put my foot down if I'm like I might get up if I'm sitting here, and he was like stops and runs. Just kind of like having a small child. Depends how much work you want to put into it, but you know, he's trained too. If I tell him go in his cage, he just hops right in it. So it's not like I have to chase him around the house ever for him to put him up. When he does his condo, he has his own little bedroom upstairs where he can hide if he wants. A little area to play upstairs. He runs up and down his little... He's potty trained, so now he's going to the restroom probably. That's the one nice thing about having them potty trained. If you train them, it's really easy with a rabbit because they like to go in one area anyway. When they're babies, it takes a little while for them to not poop everywhere. But he never poops or pees anywhere around my house, ever. Like, he will go back to his potty, jump in it, use the restroom, drink some water, and he'll come back out and play. So if anyone wants to know what it's like to own a bunny and you've been thinking about owning one, this is kind of a little inside experience. I'm just sitting at home. My husband and kids are at work and school, and I like to give our rabbit time out to play. When they get home, they like to let him out and play with them, and then depends on if he's in the mood or not. You know, rabbits have personalities, so sometimes they don't want to be, a lot of rabbits don't like to be picked up, and this one doesn't like to be picked up. He doesn't mind if I pick him up, and the kids can sometimes, but sometimes he won't be in the mood for it, and he kind of grunts at them and is like, gets a little like look on his face where he looks like he's angry, like, put me down, I want to go play. He's peeing right now. He likes to pee in the corner where you see the dark, because that's white, like, bedding in there. I like that type of bedding. I don't like the shavings. I don't like cedar or pine shavings. They have a lot of dust on them. That rabbits are very, they're very hypoallergenic creatures, so you don't have to clean them. They keep themselves really clean. I'm allergic to cedar. I can't use the shavings. Pine I can, but it's really rough and I don't like it. This is a softer bedding. And they do average pooping like 200 to 300 pellets per day. They're really tiny, like the size of BBs, I guess. Maybe a little bit bigger depending on the size of your rabbit. I would say my rabbit probably poops around 150 a day. I don't think it's 300, but that's what the pet store told me. He's got some hay and stuff in there. He'll nibble on it. Sometimes, and they do, rabbits eat they have a certain poop that they poop. It's called like cecum that they have to eat. Which it looks like he's eating his bedding. I've never seen him do that before. It's kind of weird. Animals are animals, though. They do things that we think are gross a lot of times. They know what their body needs, and we tend to think we know everything, but we don't. I swear it looks like he's eating the bedding he peed on. Like, it's kind of gross, but I don't understand. Alright, this video is getting a little long, so I think I'm gonna cut it off, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. The life of Nuggy. Oh, every time I say that, he starts to jump around and do something else. I guess I should just keep acting like I'm about to stop and then... Okay, y'all, I'm about to hang up. See if he hops out. The one thing I do need to let everybody know is with Nugget, we never take him out of his home. We open the door and we let him jump out. So that way, if he doesn't want to play or doesn't, like, needs his own time or is scared or anything, he knows if he jumps into his house there, he's safe. Like, we're not gonna reach in there and grab him out. Okay, now he's eating. So anytime he's hungry, he needs a snack, you know, they have fast metabolism, so they eat a lot of times throughout the day. You know, we wait for him to jump out. That's one thing I've taught my kids, because I just don't think it's right for them to just think they can jerk him out anytime they want. I feel like he needs his own peace and privacy and safety feeling, because they're very nervous animals. So if they come up and they tap on the carpet, if he wants to come out and play, he'll jump out. He knows what that means. And if he wants attention, sometimes they just don't want any attention. And he loves to go upstairs and take a nap in front of his little gate up there. And I can open both gates. Sometimes I just open the top one, so if he wants to stick his head out, he can. He has jumped out from the top one before, a couple times. Not very often, but just once or twice. Alright, so I'm gonna let y'all go. This is Nugget. He's eating right now. He just went to the restroom. He ran around this morning and played for about an hour. A little over an hour. He's about an hour and a half he's been out. So he'll probably go up and take a nap soon. They like to sleep during the day. Till next time.